And ladies, we are back, and playing Alan Wake. Continuing on, we found out that Dr. Hartman was just trying to screw us over. And if you guys remember from the very beginning of the game, they had already said that the two brothers were actually already patients here that suffered from dementia, so like that's not off key, but they have an idea of what's going on, the darkness and everything else. And the doctor was just trying to make us feel crazy, but we're not crazy. And yes, he does suffer from extreme writer's block, but that's why she wanted him to come here to see if he could get help with it. And a lot of writers go through that artist block, and they feel frustrated and angry because they can't write anything, because they have no inspiration, nothing comes to them when they look at a typewriter or a paper or anything like that. They just feel like there's nothing that they can write. And that frustrates them because they are a writer.
Ben gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, two goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Oh, jeez. There's my gun and the manuscript pages.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Sucks, Hartman. Get fucked. That's what it talked about, closing the door, and on the page, it talked about closing the door and letting him scream.
Dark presence will be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Come on. Come on. Open, please. Oh, goodness.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Yeah, I need to get upstairs, though. Okay, there's the stairs. See all these things floating, and I'm just thinking that they're all gonna kill me. Which isn't good. I don't have a lot of ammo. I don't have any of my gear. Sucks. Come on. Okay. Come on, move. Shit. Okay, that did something. I was hoping it would. Second guard didn't think it was going to. Out of here. thing's gonna bust through the doors. Or are you not going to? There it is. Ow. Oh, we gotta move. Ow.
I'm here!
I'm coming. I saw a coffee thermos up here. Go for it.
Hey, come on! Gotta get going!
I'm aware. Thanks. Sculpture down here. Oh, I
I
think
found the car,
stuff over
but
there.
the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Oh my god. Holy shit. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Working on it, bro. Working on it. Gotta get the hell out of here. But how? Oh, it's through the maze. Fantastic. With so little ammo. The asshole took everything.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around!
Well, I got some ammo there. Still wish I had like my rifle and everything else. Yeah. Okay. You know, see, I called it. I knew that that the doctor was just full of bullshit. Like, don't get me wrong, like, he probably helps writers, but, like, he's so full of himself and up his own ass about fucking everything that, like... Alright, there we go. You really want to use a flare there. There's gotta be an exit out of here. Extra manuscript page. Care about that though. I mean, I do, but I don't. No, I think that's the way we came in. I hate mazes. Especially ones where I'm being chased and attacked by shit. Where it's dark and I can't really see what the hell I'm doing. There's gotta be a way out of here. What the hell's the way out? Well, if I had some, like, markers that showed me, like, where the frick I was going. I don't. This is just confusing. I mean, it is a maze, it's meant to be, but at the same time, like, dude, I don't know, like, where I am. Like, at this point, I would just, like, push through the hedges. Instead of trying to... Oh, there it is.
Move the channel. We'll turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes...
Great. Maze continues.
Bells in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Doesn't sound calm. Not to me.
You get free
Oh, Hartman. Ow. Hurts. Okay, well, he's dealt with. Now I'm just gonna deal with the birds. See you later, birds. Fucking birds. Ooh, flare gun. Yes, thank you. So, I prefer to have the revolver at this moment. Okay. That took us down 2 of them. Very nice. Man, this game is awesome. Love the story of this too. I like what it said in like the beginning, the constantly asking why. I'm still asking why this entire time. Like I still don't really know what's going on. And I desperately want to know. That's like why I keep wanting to continue to play this, is because I want to know what is going on. Why is all this happening? Oh shit, man. Where's the other one? There you are. Still? God, no, stop. Stop hitting me. Back off. Die. I want to use that flare. I don't have any AoE. Shit. Alright. Oh, at least there's a flare here. Alright, there we go. That's good. I really like that, like my middle mouse wheel, the click it in, that is my grenade button. Fucking darkness. Oh, you had a checkpoint. Over ammo, batteries. Nice, wait. Oh, I can't pick up that. Okay. We can continue on. Man, this place is huge. Okay. Was there something over here? Stop hitting me. Just get stuff in peace. Flare gun. Flare. Ammo. Cool. You know, we're just gonna hold on to that, because they seem to be acting in threes a lot more frequently than they have been, so next time they do, I'm just gonna pop a flare. More ammo, that's good. Coffee thermos. Reload the shotgun. This is my pump shotgun. That thing was dope. For this page. Continue on. Let's check out those pages.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
Okay.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. "Hey, Hartman, where's Al?" Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Alrighty.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Critically writer, and him being a doctor, all that. Wanted to use him to, I don't know.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
So he just did it all because he wanted.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
I look forward to seeing that.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Both of them work together to get people to this facility. That's fucked up.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Of course it wasn't.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure. Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. "Sleep well, Alan," Hartman whispered with a smile. "Let me take care of you." He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
So essentially, he wants to use these patients to gain a sense of fame and fortune. So
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry,
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
is that the hatchet guy? The one that... No, okay. It's just a bunch of dudes.
hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Okay, well, I took care of them.
Be here. Just hang on, Al.
Not a lot of time, bro. Not a lot of time.
Ah! Hey, found a corner.
Bro. Come on now.
I found it! I found it! No, wait, that's a twig.
I don't have time for this, bro.
Here it is! Now I found the key!
Thank you. As I ran through literally all of my ammo. Jeez.
Al, please tell me we're headed for
It's
the
in the
nearest
back.
"You're now
Wow.
leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I like Barry. Like at first I was like, I don't like him, but now I do. I do. I like him. He's obnoxious and he talks way too much, but I like him. A lot of these people in this game talk way too much. They just yap and yammer and yammer.
I'm
Yap.
crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Oh shit. That's unfortunate.
Al!
It's not dead.
God damn it, Al! Talk to me!
Alright.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some
The
bushes,
cutout.
didn't get a scratch! There's no way you can climb down, though! It's like a sheer wall! Ah, Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Woo! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Alright, lords and ladies. Thank you guys for watching. I'm hoping you're enjoying this. It's just so much fun. I love this game. I love the setting. I love everything about it. The whole writer mystery phenomenon and all that. It's just so cool. Hope you guys want to continue watching this. We'll see you in the next one. See you at the dream's end. Ta-ta.